Okay, before this video even starts, I want everyone to leave in the comments down below what is your favorite superpower. Before you guys tell me I'm wrong, let me know yours down in the comments below. So, at some point in your life, I know you've been asked, what's your favorite superpower, or if you had any power, what would it be? So, I just decided to rank the top 15 right here. This is my opinion, of course. You have your own. Opinions are opinions. Let's respect each other's opinion, and let's get into this list.
Thanks.
No problem.
Ice Ice Baby. You could use this in everyday life. I don't know how effective it'd be in a fight necessarily, and there are just far better, more useful, and just flat out more powerful abilities out there. I had to include this. It's just one of the classics, one of the first powers everyone's mind goes to. It'd definitely be cool and you could save plenty of money on plane tickets, but it just personally doesn't appeal to me all that much. Just imagine how many birds you probably slaughter and how many feathers you'd eat.
No one questions me, Desaad. No one.
Okay, so the past two may be more useful, but this is just so extremely cool. It's just pretty unique to me, the almighty Darkseid's Omega Beams. What makes them so much cooler than your standard heat vision is that they lock onto the target and do not stop chasing until it hits something. Something or someone has to come into contact with these lasers of doom, and whatever it is, just no longer exists. Or I guess whoever wields such power could just enslave as well. Darkseid's done that before.
Shifting shape into a snake can give folks quite a fright.
Okay, this is an awesome power, but I kind of find it useless based on another that will show up later on this list. It strictly made it because of how cool it is. Another ability that is synonymous with a specific character. It's pretty similar to Telekinesis, but only with metal. So should it really be on this list? I don't know, but it's my list, so I say it should. Although this is really the only ability in Magneto's power set, I've just always found how powerful he is to be so fascinating.
I'm terribly sorry for your loss, Wade. You are broken.
Oh god. I know that voice.
Starting off the top 10, this made it for obvious reasons. If you were having to fight for survival or just get in some kind of accident, this would be so extremely helpful. Imagine growing back a body part or healing a body part within hours or maybe even seconds, depending on how strong the healing factor itself is. Much like flying, this is probably one a lot of people's mind goes to immediately. Certainly doesn't get any points for being unique, but who hasn't wished they had super strength at some point in time? It could come in handy a multitude of times throughout your life, or even your day. Let's be real, who doesn't want to be able to stop a train with less effort than it takes me to wake up in the morning?
No, doggy, you have to move, shoot! Please be a good dog. You're being a bad dog.
This kind of goes along with super strength, but it's more of a defensive ability as opposed to an offensive one. And defense wins championships. It used to, at least. But seriously, if you can defend yourself in a fight or in a battle, your chances of winning are improved significantly. Although a multitude of characters have this power set as well, I'd say it's more unique than the past few. The most noteworthy heroes with the ability are probably Spider-Man and Daredevil. Superman, of course, has super hearing, X-ray vision, so many more powers, but my mind always jumps to these two. Daredevil doesn't have his sight, but all his other senses are amplified, making for a very interesting toolset and character. Then, of course, the web-slinger has a spidey sense, which increases his reaction time and awareness to all the impending danger around him drastically. And being aware is, of course, always important. I mean, who wouldn't want to control the weather? Of course I kinda cheated here, and instead of just weather control, it's all the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water. Ice and magnetic manipulation are part of this, yes, but for Thor or Storm to conjure up a, storm, they have to manipulate multiple elements. I personally want the ability to make it snow or sleet whenever I wanted, so maybe I could get 3 days off work, stay at home and make YouTube videos, because work always makes me sad.
4.
This was a tricky one to place just because if you aren't in the right headspace, it can be dangerous to you and everyone around you. It is, however, still an extremely powerful ability to have in your arsenal. Private conversations with people, reading minds, and even controlling them. I personally wouldn't want this ability or trust myself with it. It'd make dating very weird because you know what we're all wondering. Still, it is one of the most useful powers there is.
Ow! You watch it!
Here it is, what I was referring to earlier when I said shapeshifting would be basically useless based on another power, and that power is invisibility. Why disguise yourself when you can just completely disappear? Now yes, it'd still be cool to turn into a dragon or disguise yourself as the real Batman, but it's not necessary. You could just go off the grid completely, incognito if you had invisibility. I'd still advise paying your taxes though. And yes, I know Batman Beyond doesn't have the power to turn invisible, it's technology, I just wanted to use that clip. And I mean, even if it is technology and not in his genes, he can still turn invisible. Telekinesis can be extremely powerful when used properly, or just useful in everyday life. Maybe you don't want to get up to grab the TV remote, or you locked yourself out of someplace. No worries, telekinesis has you covered. Sounds like a commercial. No worries, telekinesis has you covered. Telekinesis is on your side. I've just always been attracted to the concept, and I don't know why. Maybe it is because it'd be useful to any of us in our everyday lives.
My God.
Who doesn't want to teleport? No more driving to work or buying groceries. You can just go in and out without being seen. I'm just kidding, by the way. Pay for your groceries. But yes, you can argue that invisibility is the better way of not being seen, but teleportation is just so much more convenient overall. And the best superpower, in my opinion, is super speed. I've always been so fascinated with this, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'd just rather run places super fast than fly, and your awareness increasing just comes with it. Things just move slower. They don't really, it just seems they do because of how fast you're moving. I definitely don't need to time travel, but there's so much you can do with this power. It's basically just as fast as teleportation and comes with added abilities just naturally. You heal faster because your cells are moving more rapidly. Your metabolism is increased. You can get wherever you need or want to be in no time. You can deliver a powerful hit. Not as powerful as the boy in blue, but powerful nonetheless. So yeah, those were my 15 favorite superpowers. The 15 superpowers I think are just the coolest or the most useful. It was a combination of the two. If you didn't already at the beginning of the video, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite superpower is. Do you agree with this list? Do you not? Be sure to subscribe if you're not. Share the video if you enjoyed. Leave a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.